Lauren mashed Orion. The moment you saw her mean mugging him, you know all bets are off.
Man, that was next level. You don't never want to be on the wrong end of that. Huh?
He got dealt with.
No, he got dealt with. Welcome to Cliff Alerts. Lifetime Network's reality-based TV series, Married at First Sight, season number 17, episode number 23. Quick.
So they all met up and, they're hugging on each other's necks. And Orion tells the group that Brennan is not coming through because he got some softball thing. Claire has clients late at night, so she's not going to roll through. And Cameron, of course, is not there because he recently had his heart procedure. So they're sitting there and they're chopping it up. Becca says it's good to see Austin. She misses him. She loves him, but she knows she's not the one for him. He's better for someone else.
Yeah.
And he says he feels a kind of way about what happened.
And
He messed up.
And he wishes her well, though.
Becca pays a compliment to Lauren. She tells Lauren that she's so grateful for her, but
because she used to
every day she sent her affirmation.
Yeah, some uplifting messages.
She sent Emily a book.
Right.
That Emily said she thought she didn't need, but she recognized that it was for her. Orion said that me and Lauren. He inserted that as if he's speaking for both of them.
Yeah, and they divorced.
And Lauren
ain't having it. She ain't having it.
She wasn't having it.
No.
So she started mean mugging him hard.
Man, this was next level.
It was like, say something, and she gonna pop off.
Say something. Say something.
Turned to her and said, he holds her in high esteem. She's a smart, beautiful woman. And she said, well, listen, I'm happy to have taken this journey with you all. I like all of you guys.
Right.
And I wouldn't change a thing about anything that I did.
Right.
As for her and her dissolved marriage, she has checked out. And that seemed to be troubling to Mr. Orion because it doesn't align itself with the full persona he likes to run in the group.
Yeah, and also the image that he's trying to project to us, the viewers, right?
Yes. Then Orion said he's still trying to figure out what the message she sent him means. And she said, well, you could take 9 days, 9 years. It doesn't matter because she's checked out.
Whatever raggedy 9 he needed.
And then he came back with something slick. What did the brother say?
He said, well, that's not how it seems, or something to that effect. Right?
So basically, he's calling her a liar.
Yeah, he's questioning what it is that she's saying in front of the group now.
I could feel the heat coming off, radiating off her body. And she corrected him. She said, no, that's true. I am checked out. And then she explains to the group what happened. That she sent him a text saying in the text that the only reason they need to communicate with each other is only if they're going to stay in each other's lives.
Right.
If not, it's a wrap.
Cut.
And he offered that he is going to read the text and respond. She never heard from him.
Yeah.
So she is salty. She's upset that he hadn't responded.
Because she feels like he's playing with her and not honoring what he says, what he promises or says he's going to do. Because of this friendship that he claims he wants, and that she's left the door open to allow that to possibly happen.
She said, take 9 days, 9 years. It don't matter. She's out. He said, well, I didn't know you were counting. So this man has no experience with a black woman.
Hell to the never ever. Do you say some shit like that? He's decided to continue the chirp contest.
He then says there was a whole lot of psychoanalysis going on.
Even a little bit of projection.
She said, well, I was being kind. I was being considerate. I had an open heart in my text. He said, yeah, well, you covered all the bases.
He kept rolling.
He said there was an expectation.
And Laura said,
she said, no, she didn't have any expectation that he respond. He was the one who said he was going to respond.
Absolutely. And left that door open for him to do so.
I'm not the one who came to the couples retreat and you offered that we stay in a friendship.
Right.
I came to the couples retreat with no expectations, but you asked for a friendship. So I was just giving you what you wanted by sending you this text.
Why it is that he felt like he needed to do that, because he realized that maybe he had messed things up in the way that and mishandled things.
Lauren is a whole lot smarter than he is, and his immaturity was coming across
And
in a big way.
and you know what? You said a mouthful.
And then he said, "Well, if she's checked out, she checked out in our marriage." And she looked at him and
Hold up.
said, "I know you're
You ain't
not talking about me
Man,
being checked out."
we used to say that when I know you ain't talking, and then follow it up with the receipts.
This is when Austin, bless his heart,
She gave him, if you don't shut your ass up while I'm talking, look, I'll get with you. I'm gonna hook you up too.
he clearly has not been around
Ever,
people who have been kissed.
ever.
They try to diffuse the argument,
Yeah,
because
the temperature
the temperature was going high.
Lauren turned up that thermostat, didn't she?
And Austin asked Michael whether he and Chloe were still together, which I thought was an awkward question.
He was trying to break up that. He trying to rescue his boy.
And he
Because he
said,
real immature right about now.
he said that, yeah, of course they have some challenges, but he's glad he is connected with her and that they're going through this time together.
Right.
And Chloe said basically the same. Emily said that although Brennan is not there, the men were being calculated in this process because they weren't all in. They cut them off. And as a result, they got to make the decision on the marriage. When she said that, Orion said that he was not calculated. He knew that this was not what he wanted, and he knew that from day two.
On day two.
On day two.
That this is
he
not
knew
what
that.
he wanted.
And I believe he
hell.
said that to hurt her because she was exposing him.
TV optics weren't working in his favor at that
Yes.
particular time.
Yes.
Because
So
of
he
what?
wanted
Because
to
of
hurt her by saying he knew they would not be together by day two.
well, Lauren took
And
off the glove then. Well, she took off the
and
glove, did she?
she ran him down basically. And Lauren said she's finding some sort of emotional discomfort based on what he said, by knowing that was not feeling her in day two.
Yeah, and then she started running
She
down the
said
receipts. On day three, what happened?
on day three, he told her that he was catching feelings for her.
Right.
On day four, he was crying in her arms.
Right.
On day five, he was telling her, "Thank you for being patient with him." On day six, he was telling her that she did not have his back.
Right, right.
So basically, based on what he said, he was lying to her throughout the honeymoon.
And he looked all kinds of asinine, shall we say.
Austin tried to insert something, but he was trying to save his boy from being shredded, as you said.
Yeah, like
because
cheese, grated like cheese.
she minced and diced him. And then he looked at her and says, "Well, Lauren, I'm sorry. Um, I found this out in my self-reflection time when I would ask people."
What's it called? An oxymoron?
Your self
Literally.
Does he know what a self-reflection time is?
I
Does
don't know.
your self-reflection time include other people around you?
Hey, left me scratching my brown egg for sure.
I was just scratching my head. I was rolling at this point.
I was scratching my egg, man. I'm
this boy right here.
trying to sound. I think he's trying to sound more mature than he actually is, and like I said, he doesn't understand that grown folks can see right through him. He doesn't understand that.
He said he generalizes stuff.
But being specific.
Right, and you're not focused on the specific point that is causing the vexation of spirit.
You have an agenda at that point.
Exactly.
And not only that, too, you're disingenuous in your commentary.
Exactly.
Because you're deliberately not speaking to what the point that was raised. You're deliberately trying to deflect and sidestep that to make your own point and change the narrative.
He has been operating on that switcheroo kind of situation.
Listen. He will not make this mistake with a black woman again.
Well, clearly, he doesn't know how we roll.
Hey, look. If you don't know, like Kevin Hart's father said, you're gonna learn today. You're gonna learn today.
Because one thing we do is keep receipts. And we got a nose and we got an ear for it.
And you forgot one thing. That elephant memory that don't let you forget.
See, bless him, Holy Ghost.
He gonna learn today.
It's a teachable moment.
It is a teachable
It's a
moment.
teachable moment for both of them because trust and believe Lauren contributed to this mess as well.
She did.
Because he can't drag her in with this bogus I want friendship
Unless she allows it.
unless she allows
That's
it.
exactly right. And she agreed to this
she's
foolishness.
not innocent of what went down in
No.
this moment at all.
No, but I have to say, I love the way she checked his ass. 'Cause
Yes.
that was done with a precision and expertise unlike I ain't seen for a minute.
Like I said, that's what we do.
How black women roll when they get salty on them, man.
Well, I wish them well. I hope and pray for both of them is that Orion learns the lesson of being authentic and not play woman, saying one thing and doing something else.
And
I know in this day that's what they do, but it's not a respectable or decent thing to do with another human being.
yeah, because people are not toys.
Exactly.
But the lesson I hope he learns is when to shut his mouth up.
And I hope Lauren knows that she is empowered to when she see Ish coming at her to sidestep it, turn around and go the other way.
Listen.
And the speed at which she turns around is dependent on her.
Yes, yeah. Like I said, and this can't be understated or overstated enough, man. When you are getting your cheese shredded, man, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing because you're just gonna make it worse. I mean, I don't know how to say it any better than that.
Yeah, you're right.
And the whole government block of cheese that he brought to the table got shredded right in front of his face.
Government cheese.
Government cheese. Government
Oh my
cheese.
God. That
Man.
thing was like lead. They used to give us that in school for lunch.
It was brick.
It was a brick. Some of us still have that weight in our cheese. What's that mass? Oh, it's government cheese.
Had a flashback, huh? For a minute. Mm. I ain't mean to take it that way. I ain't mean to take it there.
Oh, we all have been traumatized.
I'm getting ready to say it. I'm getting ready to let you know.
Anyway, bless you. We love you.
Hey, look.
We thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. We didn't even get into that. And we appreciate you. And we say thank you. Have a blessed week.
Happy Easter to everyone.
Who celebrates it?
Absolutely.
Blessings to each and every one of you.
Yeah.
Those who believe and those who don't. God bless you all.